Let's attack. Okay, don't need more lands. Enough lands. Okay, another Sothera maybe can help. We can sacrifice this creature here. 1 damage to their face. Now they will have to exile a lot of cards. Especially if they destroy all my creatures. And block them. Yeah, they will lose their creature as well. Perfect. That's gonna be 3 damage, 2 damage to their face. And that's it, great. Choose one. Put a creature card exiled with it onto the battlefield. Maybe Galta. We can get the Sephiroth, sacrifice the token. Hello you and welcome back to another MTG Arena gameplay here on MTG Barbieri. I'm Bruno Barbieri and today I'm bringing to you an Orzhov sacrifice deck. But as always, before I explain this deck to you, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, ring the bell button to be notified every time I post a new content here, and also follow me on Instagram at mtg_barbieri, because there you will find a totally different type of content also related to the Magic the Gathering game. And don't forget that this deck list here is on my tier hub. You can find the link in the description below. Just click on the link, go to my website, copy the deck list from there, and import it directly to your MTG Arena. And if you want to check my final thoughts about this deck, it's after the 5th game. You will find a small summary telling my experience in the current ranking that I was playing when I recorded the gameplays, and also the weakness and the strengths of this deck, and also what you can remove or add depending on the deck that you are facing. So let's talk about this Orzhov deck. It's a black and white deck based on the sacrifice mechanic. So we have some cards that we want to sacrifice and others that sacrifice stuff for us and give us some kind of advantage when we sacrifice. So we have the nesting bot that we want to sacrifice. When this creature dies, it will create a 1/1 colorless servo artifact creature token, and at the max speed, this creature gets +1/+0, and don't forget that it also has the start your engines mechanic. We have Infestation Sage. When this creature dies, create a 1/1 black and green insect creature token with flying. We have the Snarling Gorehound. It does not happen anything when it dies. However, you may sacrifice it to get a point of life, to draw a card, whatever you need. And the mechanic of this creature here is whenever another creature you control with power 2 or less enters, you can survey 1. So basically you can play a lot of small creatures, put them scry 1 and put all the small creatures also in the graveyard to try to find Raise the Past that can return all creature cards with mana value 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. It's another strategy that you may want to perform. And we have Voice of Victory. We don't want to sacrifice this directly, but we have 2 warriors that are created because of this Mobilize 2. So it will automatically destroy it at the end of the turn, but you can also use this to sacrifice anything that you may want. But it will be sacrificed anyway. And we have some cards that sacrifice stuff for us. We have the Umbral color Zealot, sacrifice another creature or artifact, then you can survey 1. So it will force the sacrifice mechanic. The Vengeful Bloodwitch, you don't want to sacrifice this, because whenever this creature or another creature you control dies, target opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. So when you use Umbral to sacrifice any other creature, you will get 1 life back, you will deal 1 damage to your opponent, and if you use your creatures to block as well, the same thing will happen. And we have the Servo Undone, Sunstar Exemplar. It has Vigilance, Menace, and it receives +1/+1, and you gain 1 life every time a creature is die or is put in exile. So if you sacrifice any creature with Umbral or use any creature to block, it will, if the creature dies, you will make your Servo Undone stronger. And we have the Sephiroth that when it enters in game or when it attacks, you can choose a creature to sacrifice. You will get 1 life back, deal 1 damage, and draw a card. Basically, that's the idea here. As we are sacrificing a lot of stuff, we may want to get them back using the Raise the Past. So it's basically here you will get every creature card except the Sephiroth that costs 3. And we have the Sothera, the Supervoid. That's an amazing card to use together, especially with Voice of Victory. If you have both in the battlefield, when you attack with the Voice of Victory and the 2 warrior tokens that are created, when they are destroyed, your opponent will be forced to exile 2 cards, 2 creatures as well. And if you sacrifice any other creature, the same thing will happen. The opponent will be forced to exile a card for each creature that died or it was sacrificed by you. And if you don't have any creatures, or if your opponent don't have any creatures anymore, this enchantment will be destroyed and you can get 1 of the creatures that they exiled and put onto the battlefield under your control with a +2/+2 counter. Actually, it's 2 additional +1/+1. But at the end of the day, it's gonna be a +2/+2 on the creature that you selected. So it's amazing to have both here. In the worst case scenario, the 2 warriors that are going to be sacrificed at the end of the turn will force them to exile 2 creatures that they control. So let's see how all this thing works in practice. See you in the gameplay. Okay, opponents go first. We can play a plains now, so actually let's play a swamp, a Snarling Gorehound, and then we can start to filter some cards. Okay, is this a reanimator deck? Probably. Let's play these plans here. A Voice of Victory. I don't need more lands. Let's attack. And great. 1 damage to the face. They are destroying my Voice of Victory. Yeah. Okay, we have another one. So we can play this one here tapped. A Voice of Victory. Okay, Sothera, the Supervoid can help. Let's attack. If they reanimate... Okay, they will not reanimate this turn. Oh, they have another Gauntlet. Yeah, now they have 4 lands. Okay. Sothera can deal with their big creatures. Let's surveil 1. Let's see what we can find. Okay, Raise the Past can be useful. Let's attack with everything that we have. Okay, we'll keep the Raise the Past because I don't know if they are going to destroy my creature. Okay, now we play a Sephiroth. Sacrifice 1 of their tokens, 1 of our tokens. 1 damage to the face. More damage. And we have the Raise the Past. Great. Volgavoth. Okay, they are getting the Gauntlet. Yeah, they are getting the Gauntlet. Probably they have some big creatures here. Yeah. They have 4 creatures. But if I play the Sothera, I can kill all of them. Starting town, let's play the Sothera. Let's attack. Okay, don't need more lands. Enough lands. Okay, another Sothera maybe can help. we can sacrifice this creature here. 1 damage to their face. Now they will have to exile a lot of cards, especially if they destroy all my creatures and block them. Yeah, they will lose their creature as well. Perfect. That's gonna be 3 damage, 2 damage to their face. And that's it, great. Choose one. Put a creature card exiled with it onto the battlefield. Maybe Galta. We can get the Sephiroth, sacrifice the token, and that's it. They will do this again? Yeah, they have enough mana. Okay. No problem. Let's do what here? Planes. We can use the... Oh, come on, man. Let's finish the game. Okay, one more game, one more victory. Okay, I will go first. Let's begin with Infest. Oh, yeah, whatever. You will take 1 damage. You could have played the Swamp, but whatever. Now we can play a Voice of Victory. Okay, let's cause 1 damage. And let's see if we can attack with the Voice of Victory and then sacrifice 1 token for the Sephiroth. Oh, they have a fungus, but okay. Multiversal Passage, no problem. Let's say this is gonna be white, because I need 2 whites. So if I get another swamp, it's not gonna be a problem. Let's attack with everything that we have. Okay, great. Now we can play the Sephiroth. Sacrifice the token, 1 more damage. 1 life back to me, and great. Bitter Triumph. Okay. Swamp. It was great to have a multiversal passage that's now white. Let's attack again. They will block my token again? Yes, they will. So now we do the same thing again. Play the Sephiroth, sacrifice the token, 1 damage to their face, 1 life back, great. And we draw a card. Come on, man, let's finish the game. Okay, 1 more game, 1 more victory. Okay, opponent goes first. We can surveil 1 on the first turn, then we pay 2 life for the multiversal passage. Let's see what happens. Raise the past. Yeah, but I will need lands. But okay. It's better to have 2 here, so when I got the lands, I can play all my creatures again. Okay, multiversal passage. That's gonna be white. And let's play a Voice of Victory. It's your goal, come on. Are you going to sacrifice? Okay, it's gonna be one of your creatures will become a 3/3. What's gonna be the elf? Yeah, okay. We need to play Sothera as soon as possible, so we can begin to destroy their creatures. Chocobo. Okay. Swamp. Swamp is great. Let's play Infestation Sage and Umbral. Then I believe that we can attack. Next. Okay. Perfect. Now we can sacrifice this one here. Okay, I need a land. Perfect. I will not sacrifice anymore because we have the lands that we need. If they attack with a big creature, I can use the Infestation of Sage to block and then scry one again. Spring Bloom Druid. When this creature enters, you may sacrifice a land. If you do, search your library for up to 2 basic land cards, put them onto the battlefield, tap it, and shuffle. Yeah, the creatures are starting to become huge. Resolve. Pass, okay. Should we take 3 damage now? Yeah, I think that we should take. Let's take 3 damage, no blocks. Now we can play this one here, untapped. We can play Sothera. And let's attack with both here. They will have to sacrifice all their creatures. If my creatures die, at least 2 of them will die. Actually, I can force 4 of them die. I can destroy my Infestation Sage. Okay, it will not die, but now I can sacrifice here. They will have to exile a creature. Great. Sephiroth. Do I need a Sephiroth? Actually, not right now. Let's sacrifice this one here. They have to sacrifice another creature. Actually, they will exile another creature. Perfect. Yeah, the problem is that I cannot get Sephiroth with Raise the Past. That's the problem here. Let's play the Infestation Sage. Play, I mean, it sacrifice the Infestation Sage. And then we can do this again with the Flying Insect. Okay, they lost all their creatures. End turn. Now we can get a Bristly Bill. Perfect. Traveling Chocobo. Okay. Just let me see one thing here. At the beginning of your end step, if a player controls no creature, sacrifice Sothera, then put a creature card exiled with it onto the battlefield under your control with 2 additional... Okay, it's for 4 because it has 2 additional counters. I thought it was the number of creatures that I had in exile. And now what we can do? I believe that we can attack with everything that we have, just to deal a lot of damage. Oh, they will not do nothing about this? Okay. Then we can sacrifice. Oh, I can't sacrifice because it will not deal a lot of damage. It will not deal damage. I have to play the Sephiroth first. It will not deal any damage if I don't have the Sephiroth. Oh, come on, man. Let me deal the damage. One more game, one more victory. Okay, I go first. We can begin with the planes. Then we go for starting town to play the Voice of Victory without taking damage. Ruin Lurker Bats. Okay. Voice of Victory. I believe that we should play the Sephiroth on the next turn. Especially if we attack. So we can... Oh, they are getting what? My Sephiroth or my Sothera? I believe that my Sothera is gonna be a pro... No, they got my Sephiroth. Maybe they have another Deep Cavern Bat. Infestation Sage and Vengeful Bloodwitch. Let's take some more damage and let's attack with everything that we have. That we can attack, of course. Without the Summon Sickness. Now we get 2 life back and they take 2 damage. If I could get one more land with Sothera, would be amazing. Would be great. Okay, let's try again. Let's attack. Mobilize 2. We sacrifice 2 creatures, deal 2 damage, and get back 2 life. I need one more land. If I have one more land, I can play Sothera, and then I believe that this game will be pretty over. Banishing Light. Okay, they are getting what? My Voice of Victory? Yeah. Man, I need to find a land. Give me a land, come on. Yeah, great. Now it's time to shine. Mobilize 2. The 2 creatures that are going to be destroyed will destroy both their creatures. Great. And we can get their Deep Cavern Bats. Come on! One more game, one more victory. Opponents goes first, okay. We can begin with a Plains, Nesting Bot, Multiversal Passage for a Swamp. Then we play a Vengeful Bloodwitch, maybe. Yeah. Maybe it can work, and if we get another land and we lost all of our creatures, we can play the Raise the Past. Yeah, so we can keep 7. Multiversal Passage for black. Pay 2 life, and let's begin with a Snarling Gorehound. So we can start to filter what we need. It's gonna be an Izzet. Maybe it's a Izzet. It's Izzet Lessons. Okay. Another Multiversal Passage. Yeah, let's play this one here, and then Vengeful Bloodwitch. They can't counter. Okay, they're destroying my creature already. Okay, another Raise the Past. Perfect. All attack. 1 more damage to the face. Now we still have 2 creatures here that we can play. Okay, now we play the stepped land here. That's gonna be white, enter stepped, and an Umbral color Zealot. 1 more damage to the face, great. The only problem is it will catch you. That's the lesson counter that they can use against my Raise the Past. Let's hope that we can use after they use all their available mana. Okay. They will discard a card, okay, the Grand. Whatever. They have a Grand now. Let's play a Servon down and a Nesting Bot. Okay, Sephiroth I need, because I can't get it back with the Raise the Past. And no attacks. Let's use this as a blocker. I don't mind to lose all my creatures because I have to Raise the Past. Okay, it's going to exile it. Yeah, too bad. But if they attack, I will block with both. Oh, great, they didn't. So, let's use Raise the Past. Another Vengeful Bloodwitch, great. Let's attack with the Gorehound. They will not be able to block. Okay, they will deal 4 damage on what? Oh no, 1 damage on each creature. Okay, I have another Raise the Past. You will take 3 damage, I will get 3 life back. Monumental Endurance. Okay, now it's the time that they will begin to deal damage and draw cards. No blocks. Let's take just 1 damage. No problem. Let's Raise the Past and get our stuff back. Another Vengeful Bloodwitch. Let's try to find another Raise the Past. No attacks. No, let's attack. Believe that we should attack. They are down to 12. And then we can play a Sephiroth. I hope that they don't destroy my Vengeful Bloodwitch so I can play another one, and then they will receive 2 points of damage for each creature that dies. And I can get 2 life back. Okay, they draw a card. They don't have many answers. Yeah, they don't have many answers. Okay, let's pay 2 life here. That's gonna be black. Pay 2 life. We can play a Vengeful Bloodwitch. Umbral color Zealots. Yeah, but we need another Raise the Past. But whatever. Let's sacrifice the Nesting Bot here. 1 more damage to their face. Actually, 3 damage to their face. And 3 life back. Okay, another nesting bot. Okay, we can use it as a blocker. Whatever, it's more creature that they will take damage. They will take damage from this creature here if they decide to destroy all my creatures again. So, whatever. Now with the Umbral Color Zealot, I can destroy all my creatures here and finish the game, I believe. And if they destroy all my creatures, I believe that they will die as well. It's gonna be 3, 6, 9 damage from the first 3 here. Oh, now it's gonna be 2 damage. Yeah, you still will take a lot of damage now. It's gonna be 2 damage. Oh, accumulate wisdom. Now you draw 3 cards. They can't kill my Vengeful Bloodwitch. They do. I will not be able to use the Umbral Color Zealot to finish the game. Again. Okay, they are taking damage in the process. They are down to 6. Accumulate wisdom again. Okay, but now I don't think that they can play. They can't play anything right now. Okay, they are down to 6. Great. Yeah, I can deal. Oh, they have Storm Chaser's talent. Oh, because they had a mana here. I forgot about this. They will create prowess. Let me see, we can play a nesting bot. Infestation Sage, okay, but it will not make difference. Now we can play a Umbral Color Zealot. Let's attack with all this creature here, so we can deal at least 1 damage. They will be down to 5. 4, 3, because 2 of the creatures will die. Okay. 3 damage. No problem. Yeah, that's it. 1 more game, 1 more victory. And that's the deck, folks. If you got any questions about the build or how it plays, drop a comment, I will be glad to help you. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel, ring the bell, and follow me on Instagram for extra content. Catch you in the next one.